Hi, welcome. Thank you for joining me. This is going to be a reading for Virgo. I have been meaning to do this reading since yesterday. I've been feeling the nudge to do it, and specifically for Virgo, but yesterday I was processing my own energies and sort of deciphering which is mine and which is collective energies. And I am using this crystal for myself specifically today. I think this is aventurine, and this is for my own personal heart chakra clearing and activation. So with the energies that are happening, we are between eclipses. Just had a full moon eclipse, lunar eclipse, and we will be having a new moon solar eclipse coming up. And there's energies from solar activities as well as the full moon or the moon activity, but also the earth's energies that we can see on the Schumann's resonance. And for all of us, different chakras will be clearing, purging, activating. Different psychic abilities and gifts will be coming online. For me specifically, that my heart chakra is often the most challenging one, which is why I've picked up this stone. So you might be drawn to crystals or colors to help you with whatever you're processing for you specifically. And I also was drawn to the selenite, which is a good clearing crystal specifically for this reading. Okay, Virgo, let's see what would be helpful for you to know. What energies could be coming up for you, regardless of where you have Virgo placements, or if you were just drawn to this reading, or when you watch this, the energies might still be applicable. We first off have a number 5 card. Fives are changes. And this is the transformation card, and this is about bridging the world between the physical and the ethereal, the energetic or the spiritual. You can see there's a world here, but it's like it's energy, right? And my bird is chiming in. So you might be going through a spiritual transformation, or just any type of transformation in your life, and I feel like you're meant to connect the physical with the spiritual. Like, we can often deal with things in our lives from just a physical place, or maybe even just an emotional place, or just a mental place, but we are meant to understand the spiritual or energetic aspect and how that affects the physical and vice versa. Excuse the noise. Let me see if I can get my bird to quiet down a bit. Okay, so I haven't been doing these zodiac readings in order, and I felt like Virgo needed to be done next. And you might not even have Virgo in your big 3 in your birth chart. Virgo might just be an energy that might be coming up for you, like maybe you have certain OCD or workaholic tendencies, or you want certain things to work out in a certain way, or you're very anal about certain things. And this might just be something that you are needing to balance out, where you allow more spontaneity, more free flowing, even more messy. Like, things might seem messy or chaotic or disorganized for you at the moment, or not flowing logically or with ease the way you would like it to. And there might be a feeling of not wanting to do anything at all then, or wanting to give up, or just frustration, but I think we're meant to ease into allowing serendipity to happen and allowing the universe to surprise you, allowing discovery of things that you might not have discovered if you kept going with your usual routine, the usual way you do things, your usual MO. There's valuable gems of wisdom or surprises that you can find. I feel like there's a lot of self-discovery happening, things about your internal world, your psyche, that the way he's looking at this, it's like, wow, this is amazing. Like he's been looking for diamonds or whatever, gold or whatever. Yeah, he's been panning for it. But now that he's finally found it, it's like, oh my gosh, I had no idea how beautiful or how amazing this would be. I had no idea that I would discover this. I was hoping, but I didn't actually know. You might be discovering how courageous you are. And again, there's green and green here. There's also a path that needs to be taken or that you are already on, that you are needing to have courage for. But you might not have known how much courage you've already displayed in your life or on your path, or how much courage you have within you, and that you actually have what it takes. This guy is fully armored. He's got a sword, he's got his helmet in his hand. He has all the protection that he needs. And maybe it's just the internal courage that needs to be found. You need to know how protected you are and feel it. And the feeling part is probably the difficult part. Okay, let's get a little bit more and see where this reading is taking us. I didn't even notice at the bottom of the deck here we have the letting go card. What things are pulling you away from where you are being guided to go or intended to go or want to go? And this can be internal things like, I know I should be applying for that job, but my imposter syndrome is pulling me in another direction. Or even if it's not practical things you're being called to, I know I'm being called to have more simplicity in my life, but I keep seeing society, my friends, family, achieving these physical goals or living in a certain way, and I keep feeling like, should I simplify my life, or should I be, focused on material gain? It can be anything. Other people in my ear, or is it just my beliefs? My parents always said hard work is the way, and I'm needing to unlearn that working smart is the way, and having higher guidance and flowing with nature, flowing with the universe, flowing with the energies, flowing with where my soul and my heart is guiding me is the way. What is the beliefs, the things, tangible or intangible, that is pulling you away from the open doors that are waiting for you? Are you still knocking on the closed doors? What do you need to let go of? And the green that's standing out is, it would be easy to let go of these dogs, right? But she might have an emotional attachment to them. She might be worried that if she lets them go, they are going to cause chaos. Or if she lets them go, they're not going to be able to manage without her if she goes through this door. And that can, that can be our family, that can be our job. If I don't go into work today, that project isn't going to get done and I'm going to get into trouble. That kind of fear, those kind of doubts. If I let go of my routine, is things going to get too chaotic in my life? Maybe, maybe it will. But then you might just discover new things, new wonderful, amazing things, right? Just one from here, please. And I feel like that's the one. Shallow grave, you miss someone. So, something that might be tugging on you, pulling on you, is the fact that you miss someone or someone misses you. And this might be someone that's at a distance to you. And obviously this is a general reading. It could be different for many different people. This can be someone from your past. But what I'm getting is you can't keep lying in this shallow grave with this, feeling of nostalgia or missing someone. You have to get up and do something. If this relationship is dead and gone, you need to move on from it, energetically, emotionally, mentally, or physically. And if this is something that should be resurrected, reconciled, then someone needs to do something about that. But just sitting with these emotions and these thoughts is going to keep you stuck. It's good to sit for a moment, for a little while, and say, hey, like, I'm missing this person. Why am I missing this person? Is this just stuff that I need to process within myself and then let it go and move on? Or is this something that I should revisit? It's going to be different again. It's difficult to give specifics in a general reading. This came out in the previous reading. I can't remember which sign it was for. Guidance, but where will it lead you? Like, you might be wondering, okay, so if I'm missing this person, is that because I should let them back into my life, or because I should not let them back into my life? What am I feeling around this? I feel like there's a lot of energies here, Virgo. It's not just one specific thing happening here. You are going through a major transformation in your life, and you are needing to let go of old things, past things, tangible or intangible, so that you can discover new things. But you're going to have the courage to do that. You're going to have to figure out what guidance, what information, what is true to you, and what is just other people's perceptions, ideas, or outdated beliefs of your own. What guidance is going to take you to where you need to go. You are on an ascension path. And I feel like you've reached a certain milestone in your life, and you have a lot of wisdom. But what are you going to do with it? And the climb doesn't end once you summit. There are many mountains to climb in your life. But it can either be a dreadful uphill battle, or it can be something that you look forward to achieving, aspiring to. Self-mastery, spiritual growth, living a better life. You can either see it as a constant uphill battle that you don't want to be doing, or as an exercise, I feel like there's a refocus between what is goals and aspirations and what is aligned with our higher path and our higher self. What is the world's goals and aspirations, and what is your actual true goals? I feel like you need to pay attention to nature, or spend more time in nature, near water, near trees. Your inner child might also need some attention. Or a little girl in your life. Often, if we have children of our own or other children around us, they can be a good guide and help for us to tap into our own children. So this is a girl. I feel like there's a feminine aspect. So either you are feminine or female, and there's that little girl within you is needing some sort of happiness, playfulness, freedom. Or you, whether you are a man or a woman, have children, a girl child specifically around you that is sort of a guide to you. And we often think that we are just the guides for children, but they are guides to us as well. And you know, she might want to have a tea party with you, and you know, you want to get on with work or responsibilities or life, but there might be some sort of discovery about yourself when you sit and have that tea party with her. You might need to get back to having a childlike wonder about life and the curiosity about things that are not very logical and practical, like fairy tales, or imagination, or the feeling of magic. I could dive into any of these energies and cards so much more, but I feel like you, Virgo, have a lot that you are processing that will come to your awareness anyway. And there are so many other readings on my channel and anywhere else, and places to get information that when you need it or want it, you will be guided to it or be able to find it. You can scroll through my videos and see what stands out to you, or you can just spend some time in nature, be still, and the answers will come to you. But I want a final card for you, protection. Call back your power, cut the cord, soul retrieval. You're going to need to protect yourself. You may need to set physical boundaries, but also energetic boundaries of protection against other energies. It might be that there are negative, dark, dense energies that are coming into your energy field, your thoughts that are coming into your mind. But it might not be, negative in the sense of evil. It can just be not aligned with who you are and causing conflicting thoughts, feelings, experiences around you. And you might need to cut cords with people that no longer are good for you. And you can do this through a meditation or setting an intention. You might want to do a meditation to call back your soul fragments, parts of yourself that you've lost. You might want to just think about where you're giving your energy away on a day-to-day basis or in your life. Like, if you are mindlessly scrolling through your phone whenever you have free time and you're not working, that time could be devoted to something else. Or is there someone that continuously angers you and you feed into it by allowing it or engaging? Is watching scary movies, further perpetuating the internal fears that are subconscious that you haven't processed yet? There can be many ways that we're giving away our power. Do you keep letting people take you back into the same cycles or back to things that you've already processed, learned from, and moved on from? Because you feel bad, or you feel like you owe them, or you feel nostalgic about the past. So you keep going to visit those same places because you haven't found new spaces yet that you want to have new experiences in. And this is where you might want to change your routine a bit. Go to a new coffee shop or try a new hobby, so that you can pick up on new, different energies and discover new things about yourself, instead of going to the same places with the same people, doing the same things all the time. which just feeds into patterns that need to end, cycles that need to end. You're needing to cross into a bridge into a new world, Virgo, and let go of the past versions of yourself even. There's a lot here in this reading, and whatever needs to land with you will land with you. If you've made it this far and this resonates, please like, share, comment, subscribe, so you can get notifications when I upload. And I really hope this has been helpful and that you will join